have a question now. So those 3.4 billion people you were talking about, are they like hidden in the Amazon somewhere, or?
Yeah, that's a great question. You can go to the next slide. So those 3.4 billion people, I used to think they were in the Amazon or the Himalaya mountains or the Sahara Desert, right? But actually, when I was in Thailand, I was there for 2 years as a missionary. We were doing ministry with this church in a town that had about 1 million people in it. And the church, there was just one church in that town. And thankfully, that church had about 500 members that attended. So that's actually really good for a place like that. The missionary that helped start the church there was from Hong Kong. And we would do outreaches to college campuses while we were there. And one day we were doing an outreach, and I met somebody who didn't know who Jesus was. And so I said his name in English, and he said no. And if I say it in English and they don't know, but then I say it in Thai, usually they're like, oh yeah, Pra Yesu, I know who that is. So I said it in Thai, and he's like, I have no idea who you're talking about. And I'm thinking, what? You have a computer, you're in a somewhat big city, 1 million people. I mean, that's actually kind of tiny for Asia. But like, you're in college. How do you not know about Jesus? And I didn't know how to share the gospel with that person. I was just dumbfounded that this kid didn't know. And so my Thai friend ended up taking over for me. And I'm sitting there and I'm listening to the conversation. And I'm just like, God, how does he not know about Jesus? Like, it blew my mind of where I thought unreached people were. And I felt in my heart, I felt the Lord say, how does anyone know to Google Jesus Christ if no one tells them about him? I thought, good point. Okay, I'm just going to listen and watch this interaction, because this Thai guy obviously knows how to minister to people. I'm going to learn. So that's what happened. You can go to the next slide. Continuing on with Thailand, the Lord brought me back to Orlando after I was done with Thailand. And I have a friend there. Her name is Moo. She's from Thailand. And she started a restaurant, a Thai restaurant in Orlando. It was in downtown Orlando, super successful. And she had people coming in every Sunday from church to eat at her restaurant because the food was great. And so about 14 years in, someone decided to come into her restaurant and share with her about Jesus. And she had heard of the name of Jesus. She knew the people that come to her restaurant on Sunday, they get together to talk about Jesus, but that's really all she knew. She didn't really know who Jesus was, what he did for her. And so he shared with her, and she ended up receiving Christ that day. But for 14 years, she lived in Orlando, Florida. She had people come to her restaurant every Sunday after they were at church, and no one ever told her about Jesus. And the first time that she heard, she said yes to Jesus. And so I just want to say, an unreached person is not a person at your work that may know about Jesus, that may have heard stories. They may have misinformation about Jesus, but that doesn't make them unreached. An unreached person is somebody who has never heard of Jesus, or has never heard the full gospel, or has only heard maybe a little bits and pieces, just his name only. A lot of Muslims, they have misunderstanding of who Jesus is. They know what Christians believe about Jesus, but their people have told them different things, that he's a prophet. And so some of those Muslims could be unreached, some could not. But I just want to clarify, that's what we're talking about when we talk about unreached people.